May we please rise as I invite His Excellency Alhaji Kashim Shettima, GCON, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to please go ahead and make his speech.
Kindly sit down, please. Your Excellency, my brother, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Basi Edet Otu, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Dr. Peter Ode, the President of the African Development Bank, my brother, Dr. Akinwumi Adeshina, OON, and his amiable wife, Grace Shiemisi, and other members of his delegation. The Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, the Honorable Minister of State for Industry, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Right Honorable Speaker of Cross River State House of Assembly, and other members of the State House of Assembly, His Eminence, the Obong of Calabar, Edidem Ekpo Abasi Otu, the Fifth, and other eminent royal fathers present here. I would like to weaponize the Chief of Staff to the Governor, a very veteran politician, to recognize and appreciate all members of the Cross River State Executive Council, including the Commissioner of Agriculture, because I was once a Commissioner for Agriculture. The National Project Coordinator, Special Agro Industrial Processing Zone, Dr. Kabiru Yusuf, the Country Director of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, Ms. Dede Ekwe, former Military Administrator of Kwara State, Colonel Pam Oga, retired, my boss, the Chairman of the APC, Cross River State, Barrister Alphonsus Oga Eba, High Chief Peter Higgins, and other elder statesmen present here, members of the Cross River Security Council, all development partners, senior government officials, honored guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's glad to be back home. Calabar is home. This is why some 36 years ago, I cut my teeth in public service when I served the compulsory National Youth Service Corps with the Calabar branch of the defunct Nigerian Agricultural and Cooperative Bank, now Bank of Industry. As rightly captured by His Excellency Governor Basi Etu, I crisscrossed the nooks and crannies of Cross River State. And that year was one of my most productive and most peaceful years of my life. The people of Cross River are very hospitable people. And Calabar is an ancient town with a rich history, as far back as the 15th century. It was the first capital of Nigeria before the capital was moved to Lagos in 1906. Your Eminence, I'm a proud son of Calabar, and I'm glad to be back home. What is more exciting than the promise of a vibrant agricultural value chain is the step towards its fulfillment. And this gathering is one for the history books. There is no intervention more practical in our dream of a nation While the potential of agriculture is maximized than what has brought us together today. The groundbreaking ceremony of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone. I'm more than honored to share in this collective ambition of the nation. We gather in Calabar, Cross River State today to breathe life into the construction of the second Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone within the last 3 days after Kaduna State. And it's indeed a promise well kept by both the federal and state governments. This isn't merely to mark the commencement of a flagship project, but to celebrate a vision of agro-industrial growth and sustainable development for our dear country. This noble vision is in pursuit of the renewed hope agenda of the administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Calabar is an enduring reminder of the immense potential that agriculture and agro-industrialization hold for our dear nation. It is a strategic location to process the produce of our agricultural resources and to reposition the sector as a critical component of the economy, as well as a source of livelihood for millions of our citizens. It is pertinent to mention that Cross River State, with a land size of 20,156 square kilometers, is the largest state in the South sub-region. You can drive for 2-3 hours from Calabar to Odukpani, to Akbangwa, to Ugeb, to Ikom, to Ogoja before you can leave Cross River State. It's one of the longest states in this federation. And it's rightly captured by President Adesina. Obudu Cattle Ranch. Obudu is God's gift to the Nigerian nation. Obudu and Mambila can supply the livestock needs of this country. And for far too long, we have endured challenges such as inadequate access to finance and market, limited infrastructure, and a substandard agro-processing environment, all of which have hindered the growth of our hard-working farmers. This laudable initiative is designed to address these challenges head-on. It is a bold step towards transforming our agricultural landscape. Each of us here is aware that dedicated zones for agro-industrial processing are not only avenues for innovation and technology. They are platforms for our farmers to collaborate with private investors and entrepreneurs. They are the engines of sustainable agribusiness linkages that will lead to increased productivity. These zones will generate thousands of jobs. They will create opportunities for young people, empower them with skills and knowledge to engage in meaningful work, and help them contribute positively to the economy of Cross Riverians. My brothers and sisters, development has come to your doorstep. For you and for the country, SAPZ is a game changer, one that will enable Nigeria to diversify its economy with a sustainable source. And I want to thank President Adesina. Dreams, when persisted, are capable of turning into realities. The stable food crops processing zone was a dream he nurtured when he was the Minister of Agriculture. Institutional inertia, internal contradictions of the system, and competition, unwarranted and unwanted competition for supremacy torpedoed the ship. But he persisted. He persevered. And here we are, 13, 15 years down the line. His dreams is coming to reality. President Adesina, we are sincerely grateful for your effort. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a commitment from the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, SAPZ has been classified as a priority program in our case to attain food security in Nigeria. Furthermore, It is receiving the policy backing to be institutionalized as an agency of government that will provide an enabling environment to industrialize agriculture across the 36 states of the country. And there is no better time than now for the federal and state governments, development partners, private sector stakeholders, and our communities to work hand in hand to guarantee the success of the SAPZ project in Cross River State. Cross River is indeed lucky to have Senator Basi Edet Otu as your governor. A man filled with vision, with courage to add value to his society. A very forthright man who always calls a spade, not by any other thing but by his name. Governor Otu, we are most grateful for your efforts, for your vision, and for your commitment to the Nigeria project. As a collective, we can create a new height of excellence that can be replicated across the nation, showcasing Nigeria as a leader in agro-industrial processing in Africa. At this point, I would like to take this opportunity to once again express the nation's deep appreciation to all those who have worked tirelessly on this project, from vision to fruition. Your dedication and hard work are the foundation upon which we build our future. In particular, I want to acknowledge and appreciate the great support of our international development partners, the African Development Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, and the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, who believe in our vision and are committed to working with us in this endeavor. I must also commend the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security for his leadership in ensuring that all implementation bottlenecks have been removed, and the National Coordinator for his hard work and perseverance in the day-to-day implementation of this program. I wish to sign off by once again paying a special tribute to my friend, the Governor of Cross River State. It remains a critical foundation for the success of this intervention and a great ally in development. This is a program that can succeed, and it will succeed with our cooperation across the board and with the immediate aim of feeding and employing the nation. So today is the dawn of a new era for Cross River State and for Nigeria. I am delighted that this beautiful state, this peaceful state of a very peaceful people, is a front runner in the implementation of the SAPZ program within the South-South region. Thank you, and God bless us all.